Boy, that's some good water right there. You tuning into the perfect show with your boy Five Star Jeff. I ain't even that perfect, but hey, God made me perfect in all in this. In his eyes, from New Orleans to Atlanta, it's just my story and how I tell it. You just won't know me, I'm an open book. Best way to get to know me is just get to know me. Ins and out or whatever else. From the E to the A. That means from New Orleans East to Atlanta, Georgia. From the 504 to the 404. If you didn't know, now you know, baby. We here, we live. It's your boy Five. You dig? You heard me?
Yo,
Huh?
back at it, back at it.
What's y'all? What's y'all?
Okay, back with my man Jeff in the building,
We here.
former and current model. Just take a little hiatus, you know what I'm saying? Getting back right for the next season.
Trying to shake back inside that different type of model, though. You know, even though I be dabbling inside the street where I'm really trying to bring that GQ back. So, you know, that tailor made shit, you know,
Yeah.
for them grown women.
You know, you kind of remind me of Farnsworth Bentley. You remember Farnsworth? Used to be with Diddy all the time, tall, could dress real astute. Yeah, yeah. You remind me of him, man. I can see that.
Gotta keep that GQ on, man. So, you know, just in case I come across that right later. Gotta be, yeah.
Exactly. Yo,
I ain't that nigga they gonna be trying to wear them ones or the Jordans with my girl wearing some heels. No offense to y'all type of niggas, you know, and no offense to them females that like them type of niggas that be having the sneakers on while y'all be having y'all toes and stuff out, you know, looking, you know. That's just my opinion though, but to each his own.
so you think a dude should match a woman's? Basically, you think a dude, like if they're on a date, or if you're on a date, not even we don't gotta throw genders in there. It's 2022. So if you're on a date with your significant other, do you feel like you should match their level of?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and so in your case, you go out with a lady, she got her toes out. You feel like you should have some nice socks on with some nice shoes. I'm assuming.
Big old facts.
Okay. Okay. So what would you consider like a go-to outfit for you for a first date?
Damn. Then again, it's probably already depending on the first day or whatever else. But if we probably going to like a La Fine dinner or something else, I'm probably gonna have on either like the loafers or some type of little dress shoes with some slacks with a little button down or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. You believe in more fitted or
Since me being tall and slim, yeah, you know, some or at least slim fit, yeah.
okay? I feel you. Do you who's your favorite brand? Like clothing brand? I was about to say, do you shop with like a brand more than another? But like, who'd you say is your favorite?
I'ma say on the shoe side, if we talking about like, you know, just dressing, dressy casual and everything else, all those Steve Madden,
Okay.
some of those Louis V, something like that. I got one pair of red bottoms. I'ma just that don't matter though. But they look like church shoes though. Like if I put them on, they'll probably blow your head. They got that little tassel on it and everything. Like, you know, real classic type of little shit and everything else. But tennis shoe wise, you know, regular Jordan, Nike. We call them G Nikes. Y'all call them Forces. Whatever else, you know, just the regular shit.
Okay. Okay.
But when they come down to clothes, you know, I'm kind of versatile. I fuck with everybody, all brands.
So, would you prefer a woman that dresses chill most of the time, that kind of dresses up most of, like, you know what I'm saying, is pretty much always in some heat, or you like a good balance? Because some people like the extremes, you know?
It always gotta be a fire balance, and I only say that because, like I said, I'm from New Orleans. We probably could go to the fucking Zulu ball, and we probably gonna have to dress to impress. So yeah, I'm gonna need you inside your Princess Frog ground. No cap. And I'm coming like Prince Charming. Yeah. I ain't coming inside no forces. I ain't coming inside no, what other little shoes that they be wearing with the little tuxedo. That shit a little tagging at me. But still at the same time, even if we do go stepping on Canal or go on Bourbon or, somewhere else that's a little bit more elegant, I need you to be chill.
Right.
If we going to the cookout, about to go play some spades, I need you to just still be apart, still be comfortable.
Okay, so you're definitely a fan of matching levels.
The only thing I hate that a female could wear, no disrespect, wedges. I fucking hate wedges, bro. I don't know why. Like, that shit just do something to the leg, or if not, that shit just do something to the whole fucking body. I don't know.
Wait, why?
Why do
you attack on wedges?
That shit, that shit ugly. Like you sitting on a fucking right angle. Like, I don't get it.
Pythagorean.
No cap.
Okay. Okay. No. Wedges of all. Wait. Can you mute your phone? We're not muted. You know what I'm saying? He getting handled. You know what I'm saying? Busy man. This is what it is.
You gonna make them people think I got. That's a whole group chat.
Okay, sure. I hate group chats. How do you feel about dog? Can we talk about group chats?
Nah, I ain't go. This group chat I'm in. Shout out to my team. Code name, no name. I'm out here promoting. Fuck with me every Friday, man. I'll be out there in College Park, out there at Mint and everything else and stuff like that. But just be still look out for some more stuff and everything else. Like, nigga been modeling, promoting and everything else and stuff like that. Atlanta been trying to throw me in all kind of water. But nigga can't swim like that. I wasn't swimming inside that water though, Katrina. I only could swim inside a pool where I know where the walls at.
Man, I still got Katrina questions. May I ask one more Katrina question?
Shoot.
I remember you saying that y'all left the city a few days or a day before it hit. It like hit.
Damn near the day off. Took us 12 hours to get to Tallahassee, Florida from New Orleans, driving.
Because traffic was so bad?
Yeah.
So what was going through your mind? Because how old were you at the time? About 13, 14?
Yeah, I was young. Probably, yeah, about that.
So what was going on in your mind? Because I remember that time, and in my mind, I was just like, how do these people know where to go? Like, how did y'all decide on Tallahassee?
We only went that way just because my dad and them people stay out there. And Tallahassee, just Florida was just our damn near go-to route. But then again, I just always assumed that since New Orleans is down there in the South and, slaves and everything else, we would just always brainwash just to fuck with the South type of shit. So if you was going to Florida, you was going to Texas, you was going to Georgia. Where else New Orleans about to go at? We play Falcons, so far we go to Atlanta. We play Tampa, so for all the beaches out there inside Florida. Mississippi got a few little things. We can't go there. Fuck, Katrina still going that way too. Everybody got people inside Texas that's next door. That's what the smoking shit was at. We going to Texas. We wasn't about to go to no South Carolina, no California, no Minnesota and everything else and stuff like that. Some people did. You had to have family and stuff like that. We was one of them types of, you had to know somebody to really go somewhere else and stuff like that.
Damn. So how long did y'all end up having to stay in Tallahassee?
Damn, what that was? At least about 2 years, at least.
2 years?
Yeah. But it was damn near to a point that where my people then was already talking about, like, they wasn't going back. And it was like, at that point, I just put a whole block on my entire life, no cap. Once my people then was like, yeah, we not moving back, I was like, yeah, fuck that. As soon as I graduate high school or whatever else I gotta do here, I'm going to college back at home. Like you can't take home from out of me. To where it was just like fuck. I was still back in New Orleans. I was in basketball and I was in band. Out there in Florida, I was doing the same thing, and them niggas like, boy, you so talented, but you could be this and that. I'm like, nah, I'm not about to give you. I'm not about to put your name on my chest or none of that. I ain't about to do all that. I'm not about to be no jazz boy inside your band and try to give y'all no blues brothers. Like, nah, that shit dead. So like, I probably did cancel out some of my blessings and everything else. But this shit also taught me how to be strong and everything else. So when I did go back home, it was like, yeah, home don't really got nothing. So it was just like, well, shit. Now I wonder how life would be outside them states. Finally got that opportunity again, even though I'm here in Atlanta. But it's just like I said, that shit just go back to that voodoo shit, son. That shit wicked. Once they pull you back in there, it be all fun and games in the beginning, but it's just that shit get deep.
Damn.
Damn.
So, damn. So when was like, so when was your first time going back to New Orleans? After y'all left Tallahassee, was it over 2 years or did y'all go back a few weeks? You know what I'm saying? To see.
Yeah, like once probably once all the water and shit was gone, we had went back just to go see, like how everything look and everything. Like I said, even though I was young, just to see like the whole house damn near just flipped around. You looking at your bedroom that's in the back of the house. We inside the kitchen microwave. We inside your mama bathroom. Like how the fuck that shit get way back there? And then like you just looking at the water line on the wall. Like I'm 6'7", 9", and just like the water was 6 feet, 7 feet inside my house, just sitting there for days. Your shit just floating around in there. And it was just what we gotta do now. Suit up and lace your boots up, like Wayne said. We damn near just get it out of our own house. Just see what the government gonna do from there. Like man, even though everybody look at Katrina as some bad shit, some sad type of shit. Like how you said, it's always something glorious or something godly on the other side. Katrina damn near still was a blessing and shit to my people, dude. All our shit damn near paid off out there back inside the city because of Katrina. Bad side of the shit, Katrina fucked us over. Like for my dad, it was damn near on like his last year of fucking retirement.
Damn.
We moved back and it was like, yeah, all your shit paid off, but you ain't about to retire, You got to start all that shit back over. Like, oh, boom, voodoo, gotcha, bitch. Welcome back. So like, for you them, you're a free man, but it's just like it still got the consequences and everything else. So you gotta just watch how you moving now. It was a blessing though. Fuck, I learned a lot from it.
Yeah. What would you say is like at the time, what like at that age, what was your like not what like got you through, but like what was your mindset? You know what I'm saying? To like make the best at I'm turning this fan off. What was your mindset to like you know what I'm saying? Like at that age. Cause I remember cause you and I how old are you?
I'm 30 now.
Yeah, I'm 31. So I remember that was my freshman year of high school. So you were in eighth grade or freshman. So I
Freshman.
remember, I remember looking at that from North Carolina and just thinking cause I always, even at a young age, I would try to kind of put myself in other people's shoes and just think, and I was just thinking what would it be like to leave my home and not know if I, like you said, come back and have my PS2 at the time be in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a heavy concept for that age.
Like I said, just as a child, you hear it all over the place. It just like, oh wow, okay, what's next? my strength really came from my people and them. Just watching how strong they was, and it was just like everything will be all right. Why not just keep moving? It was just like some of my dreams kind of did finally come to pass. I'm always going to Florida, visiting my cousins and them and everything else. And I might be coming visit Joe, probably in Carolina, and you still might be in school. But I'm coming out there on a Friday. I'm waiting for you to get home, and you coming home fresh. Like, man, where your uniform at? Oh, man, we go to school in regular clothes. Damn, boy, I wish I could ever go to school in regular clothes. But me coming from a city where we just wear uniform, the dicky fit, that's so popular now.
The dicky fit, yeah, man. That's
Like we used to
that was
wear
a
that.
movement.
We used to wear that shit like that was gel clothes every school, all one color.
Yeah, that was a movement.
Like that was our thing. So it was just like going from uniform every day to going to school out there in Tallahassee to well regular clothes. I was happy I did pack a little bit. It was like the little swag that we did have from New Orleans. Damn, then we was rich. I had on Jabos. Then it was like, oh boy, you gotta. That's when Boost and them just did the wipe me down.
Yeah,
The Jabos with the front. They then them were. And then we down there with these every day. But if that's what you want to think. I got it. Yeah.
I remember the Jabot movement, man. My parents would not let me get anything close to that. It just looked too look a little too thuggish for them, man.
Not thuggish.
Shout out Donna Melinda. Shout out Donna Melinda. Yeah.
Now y'all making dickish suits look like that bitch Balenciagas now.
Man. Well,
Dickish suits were like $20.
yeah, and then it became, and then you saw a few, like you said, you saw Boosie, and you see a few more rappers, and yeah, that M plus, what was it, M plus FG?
Oh man, they don't even got it no more. Now I think it was MF69 or something. I don't know. I think they tried to remake it. I just seen it inside the store somewhere.
No word. Okay.
I was thinking about getting out like, nah. And it was skinny legs, so I couldn't fuck with it. I would get a Dickies suit, but Atlanta charging about like $1.20 for them bitches. Bro, don't buy no uniform out here in Atlanta. I'm gonna let y'all know, all the people know that right now. Don't.
Man, Atlanta, been here 6 years. I'll say, this place, I love it. I love it because
It's fun.
yeah.
I give it that though.
And it's connecting me. It's connecting me to people like you. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like,
This a smart nigga. I ain't gonna care. Now Katrina do make a nigga think about certain shit like that. Like, what if I would have went to Carolina and I bumped into him? I look at that boy weird every day. That boy know numbers like a calculator. So I just look at myself and like, damn, why the fuck New Orleans wasn't so advanced like this? They're like, why the fuck?
well, I give a lot of thank you first off. I give a lot of credit to the fact that you and I grew up in an age where we didn't get. I don't know about you. I got my first cell phone literally the weekend Hurricane Katrina hit. I'll never forget that. I remember like I got my cell phone that. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if it hit that Thursday or Friday, but I got my cell phone that Friday. It's so crazy, and you know, I attribute a lot of my I guess thirst for knowledge and just numbers and things because you know we got to spend a good 13, 14 years of our lives without a 24/7 distraction. You know, back in the day we had video games when you get home from school, yeah, but you couldn't take the video game. I mean, unless you had a PSP, but still, it wasn't. You couldn't connect to the internet, so there was, you know. But once, I don't know, like once things went LTE and shit, it just got different. So I think the fact that I got to spend, and you know, those early years as a child, you know, that's when you just.
I think that was the most technology we had was the PSP.
Yeah, and that didn't come along till later. You know what I'm saying? Cause I remember the Game Boy. First there was a Game Boy, but that was so like.
Don't even know what that is.
Yeah, that
They on SD. Yeah.
Yeah. That Game Boy had batteries literally. You know, and
The Game Boy Flip was the best one, just because they had the light on that bitch.
you know, I never got a Game Boy.
I don't even know why we even talking about it then.
I'm not gonna lie, but I had a Dreamcast.
I had to do.
Yeah, you had to say, yo, it's crazy. there's a select group of people who had a Sega Dreamcast.
I think if you had the Dreamcast, those was the ones who had went to Xbox, the original. I was Xbox One, like the black one that had the green circle on it with an X.
Well, see, we had a PS1, so I went straight to a PS2 because we got a PS1, and then my dad got this new job where when he sold cars, he gets points. He sold hella cars, so he got hella points. I didn't even heard of a Dreamcast, and he was like, "Yeah, y'all want this system?" I'm like, "Shit, yeah, cool." And so we got the Dreamcast, and that's when 2K really came out. NBA 2K1, 2K2 with Allen Iverson on it. Yeah, yeah.
That was my age time right there.
Yeah. That was a good, yes.
You might got to put a picture of that. They probably know what the fuck a Dreamcast is.
Yo, for real, man. To me, that was a solid game system. Crazy Taxi. Yeah. But dang, I was saying all that for a reason. The numbers, yeah. I didn't have a lot of distractions, So you go home from school, and if it's 1998, you go home from school, and my parents let me watch Arthur and Zaboomafoo, and after that, I just always kind of remember myself just thinking. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking.
Well, I don't know. New Orleans was, I guess, we was more fast on the media side. Since we was already in band and everything else, we was already uploading shit. So like we was already on YouTube and shit and everything else. Bounce music and shit been booming.
Yeah.
So before TikTok, these same influencers now, if Katrina never would have hit, it would have been so much. Come here, bring that. It would be so much of that right now, all over fucking YouTube and shit. Cause New Orleans damn near was doing that. They was already going viral and shit and everything else and putting all that type of stuff on YouTube. So we had our distractions and shit was different.
I feel you.
We was on MySpace. You acting like you never was inside the chat room.
Hey, MySpace was MySpace is the best app. I had this conversation with Emerson. MySpace was the best app, in my opinion.
You ever was inside the chat room?
No,
You heard about that? AOL?
Yeah. Oh, the AOL chats. I'm about to cut the air on. I cut that fan off, but now I got hot as hell. 1 sec.
You don't know nothing about that, man. Huh? We here inside the first inside thing. I told that Bob we had to do this here at home, just to make it comfortable or whatever else. While he get everything situated. I just don't want no empty space, so I'm gonna just lollygag and shit. You dig? Who that to my who that's? But hey, I them dirty birds say, y'all could just go ahead and rise up. The door over there. Y'all rise up. Rise up on out of here, man. Beat y'all here and beat y'all back at home. Y'all boys don't want no more smoke. Y'all about as well just send the Hawks out we now. You don't want them Pelicans. Oh, alright.
Oh, all right. Yo,
What else we here for?
man, what's on your mind?
Life and wherever you gonna go next.
You believe in manifestation?
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever God got manifested over my life is already destined. It just up to me just to continue to walk in that path to get to it. I'm the only one that's really probably slowing it down or fucking it up. Probably taking the wrong path. But
You think you're on the wrong path? I feel like you're on the right path.
I say the same thing. Because I always be meeting genuine people and everything else. So even if I was, it'd be like, all right, I probably came across you and then you probably just navigated me back. I'm like, all right, I had to meet this nigga for a certain reason and everything else. But I believe in that. I'm real spiritual. Some people don't be knowing that, but you know. I rock with the man upstairs. That boy that saved my life plenty of times. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you.
So what's the spirituality like? Like, I got hella New Orleans questions. Just but like what's the spirituality like there? You know what I'm saying? Like, and not even just on some, like, I know we discussed voodoo earlier, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it just? I just feel like everyone. I feel like God is just tangible in New Orleans. I swear.
He is everywhere and everything else, but I'm gonna just say in church in general, out there inside New Orleans, and you also gotta keep in mind, you know, we are the birthplace of jazz and everything else and all other kind of music and stuff. So it just be like, y'all think y'all go to black churches or Baptist churches or whatever else, and y'all be thinking, oh, they singing. Come over there yonder, down there to the bayou. What they really be hooping and hollering, we be like, all right. They be thinking they Aretha Franklin and I be like, Lord, you sound good. You doing it, you know. But it just be like, New Orleans, but New Orleans got so much talent, and when they come down to that music, you'd be surprised who could really shoot. So, like you talented ass people out there. It used to be in my blood. I think my voice and stuff got too deep and stuff now, but I got some cousins and stuff that go hoop the church that I came up in. Yeah, you know they doing their thing now. I used to be in the church with with one of the group members of Trinity 5-7.
Hey, what you know about Trinity? Yo, what you know about Trinity 5-7? It's by God's grace.
Huh? Come on, His grace.
Come on.
Come on, man. Yeah, Chanel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name drop. Okay.
That's my people, man. I go.
Word.
Hello. Yeah.
Word. Okay. Yo. Cause you know, church. I think church is such an interesting thing, and I would honestly, I've never thought about what it would be like to go to a church in New Orleans. I would love to experience that. Cause I haven't been to church in about 7 years. Well, not including the cult.
Man.
But yeah.
Church is almost like Mardi Gras, but it's in church. I'm telling you.
What down there?
My church was so groovy. Like, you know the regular church beat.
Yeah.
Bruh, we used to break it down and put the second line in there. So we go from like, boy, handkerchiefs and that, we in that thing for Jesus. Yeah. No cap. You can't ever forget where you come from.
Yo, it's so interesting, man. Like the roots there. Like I said, man, we were there for like 2-3 days. You can feel it. You can also feel that dirt in the air, but you can feel it. You can feel it.
No cap.
I'm telling you, the one thing about New Orleans, every time you step outside, you gotta come back in and wash your face. As soon as you get back in, you better wash your damn face and brush your teeth, because I know it smells like liquor. But I love New Orleans. I love, like, it. I talk shit about it. I'm not gonna lie, for about 2 years. But then when I sat and reflected, I'm like, this is actually like what I love about humans and cities, and just when things are like authentically themselves. And I could feel, I'm like, yeah, you can tell who's from New Orleans, and y'all let it be known to the day you die. And I love that.
Big old facts. It's just certain questions that we go ask. Like sometimes I would get mad personally just because I know you and you know that I'm from New Orleans, and you probably met somebody else, a new coworker or something else, and they might lie to you. I ain't saying that they might be lying, but you know, they be like, oh, I'm from New Orleans too. Oh, I want you to meet Jeff. And if I don't really hear it inside your lingo or just off certain words, I'm gonna. Where you from? You really better say something inside that inner city. Oh, no, you better just say that I'm from that city because I feel like don't nobody else really say that. I'm from that city. It's only one city, the city of New Orleans.
What just say? I'm from that city.
I'm from the city.
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. After you put me on the wine, I that's y'all.
Your wine really starting to improve though.
Hey, Free. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You getting there.
What's them? Well, we'll get there.
Still working on that, but you know.
What's them? Okay, I'll stop.
You gonna be a real mixed breed when I'm finished with it. They gonna think he a real smart New Orleans nigga. Like, no, make you.
Yo, I want to go back, man. I gotta go back soon.
Say less.
I gotta see Zion play. Yeah. See, let me not even say that. See them boys play. It's more than Zion.
Big facts. Like I gotta catch a game when they playing Atlanta. Since you from Charlotte,
Yeah.
and since that boy ball over there.
Well, from North Carolina.
Well, it don't matter. Since Charlotte is the most popping one that's over there, I kind of want go up there and see how them boys play out there in Charlotte too.
Maybe see MJ.
So we ain't too far from Memphis, huh?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't really rock with Tennessee like that anyway, but
it's probably about 5-6 hours from here because I know Nashville's about 2 or 3.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, it's like going to New Orleans. Damn near.
Well, if you put it like, I might catch a Grizzly game there.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think, man, they in the Western Conference.
That's the main reason why. Just to get the culture, the feel of it, just to see how it really go be.
Yeah, I've been there before. It's cool. I went for our basketball game actually, 2017. Yeah, it was cool. I went down to Beale Street. Good barbecue. I need the barbecue. Good barbecue sauce. They got some amazing damn barbecue sauce on there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Not the most. Let me not. Nope. Enjoyed it.
And leave it at that. We just enjoyed it.
Yeah. Okay. Want to take another break?
I'm with it.
Okay.